When you're a small business person, solving problems on your own every day without tremendous resources and advisory boards, you are clever. You are clever. These are the small business people and entrepreneurs that I know. They aren't looking for a handout. They are believing through their creativity and innovation and the ability to attract other people that they can find a way to get customers what they need and grow their business. And there's a way for you to still, I believe, make more money this way.
I did.
As long as you're in control. Where I grew up, the newspaper, the sporting page was green. People called it the green sheet or the sporting green. And I would discard that and read the business section. I couldn't make sense out of it, but I just had this curiosity about this thing called business. And so I remember having a lemonade stand. A lot of kids did that, but I had 3 or 4 lemonade stands. There was something different about the way that I saw things. It's like, why have 1 lemonade stand? So that was natural, and that was probably 6 or 7 years old. Once I came out of business school, I knew it was about working for myself. I needed the independence, I needed the freedom, I needed the challenge and the creativity, I needed the risk-taking and the thrill that comes from that, and I needed my own. So I had a young family, no job, and a lot of debt, and said, let's get started. The thrill of jumping into something when you have no idea what you're doing is only something that an entrepreneur knows. And my business took off. Now, I had a master's degree from a great school. I had a lot of business experience, but no one prepared me for what I was experiencing. I had a lot of customers, almost more than I could handle. I was flying around, mainly taking care of customers during the daytime. All the things that you have to do to be running a business, I would start doing at about 9 p.m. and do those things until about 2 or 3 a.m. Like somebody didn't get paid, or I needed to hire some more people, or how could I have all this great work and my cash be so low? It would be 14 to 16 hour days. And that was very chaotic. I actually felt there had to be a better way. I got on a white sheet of paper, which I remember doing, and I started trying to develop categories. It was just a way to start to organize my thinking. And so one of them was people. Another one was how we were getting the work done. I now call that processes. Another one was structure. Who do people call for what issue? Another one was vision, mission, and values, which is what were we really as a company? I ended up with 8 things, and those became the 8 factors. I felt better, felt I was heading in the right direction. Then the big aha came. This moment where I got that these things were connected, and that by me jumping into them one at a time, I was slowing down my own business's growth. When you made an adjustment to one of them, you needed to immediately think about the other 7 factors. This problem, what's the root of it? If I make some changes, what's that going to do to my people? What's it going to do to my culture? What's it going to do to my structure? They were that connected to keep this system kind of in sync. So I developed a routine. Every night, I'd get a blank white sheet of paper, and I'd write down these factors. I still do it every day. And because it's a framework, I've been able to teach other people. I started to get invited to talk to some of the business school classes at Stanford. And as I would be driving home, I realized, it's one thing to teach people, at Stanford and to help them grow in a place where there's capital that's available. There's a lot of networking opportunities that are available. But what about teaching people that don't have access to those things?
The worst case cannot put you out of business.
So I started to offer classes to small business people to prove this framework could work if you're one of the largest companies in the world, whether you're 100 million to 500 million, or if you're really small, maybe with 2 or 3 employees. So it's not theoretical for me. I've run probably 30 companies. I have learned a lot from academic training, but I can go to a cafe and talk to that entrepreneur and learn something new that day. That sometimes I'm able to help that entrepreneur, but usually what they teach me, I'm able to take and give to 10 or 20 or even 50 other people from what I got from them. My vision is that for other people, their vision becomes true. that we have found a way to get this information to small business people, whether they've got a cart in a village in Accra or they've got a storefront in Manhattan. People have dreams. That's mine.